Okay, yes, all right. So you could be going to a celebration this month. Being Christmas is very highly likely. You could be celebrating with friends or indulging in the finer things of life, food, drink, that sort of thing. Be careful not to overindulge at this time. It could lead to issues. So yes, make sure, even though you are celebrating, to do so in moderation. This could be yourself or another water sign in your life. It's really important to make sure you know your emotions and come from a higher standpoint when voicing them or acting upon them. It's really important to be known for how well you've handled yourself, in particularly if you're confronted with, at a celebration of some kind, confronted with an emotional situation. It's time to take the higher road, the higher path, okay? To not shoot off at the hip, that sort of thing. That would be to your best advantage here. You could be dealing with a female. It doesn't have to be female, but you could be dealing with an air sign here that is being very short and sharp. Maybe they are cutting you off, what you're saying, and or they've cut you out of their life. But also the king and queen, these are counterparts here. These people are equals. So, be careful of a situation, some sort of celebration here that you could have you at odds with this individual here. There could also be a younger fire sign in your life, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, which could be getting quite passionate, and you two might have to come together to talk about issues to do with this younger person as well. This will be successful if you have to do so about this younger person. You will be able to interact as equals, you bringing the emotion and the loving side to the conversation, to the situation, and the other individual will bring the logic to it to be able to sort this out from all sides here. Okay, let's get some more advice for you. Thank you. Okay, you could be dealing with a Virgo as well at this time, but it might be time to take the light of reason inside at some stage. Maybe you'll be doing so after this interaction, this celebration of some kind, to take some time out for yourself and to look at what is the next step forward. You're taking the wand of passion with you and the light of reason, so you will come out a much more enlightened and a much more able to move forward in life. You might find that you're having to do this alone, or you feel alone during this stage, but this is pretty much ordained by the universe. It's really important to do this at this time, okay? Because you want to work with people. You want to also be known for just how well you've handled this situation. But yes, it looks like two individuals here are definitely coming together here to help work on a situation, okay? It could, even if you're in a situation with a relationship that's not going so well, counselling is advised at this time. An impartial source, someone who doesn't know either of you, will really be able to help with this situation as well. You could also be getting asked to start a project with somebody. This will be very successful, okay? It will end up leading to financial security as well. So yes, you might, if you're being asked to start a job of some kind and you're of two minds, just know that, you know, this job will be very successful. You could also be doing additions to your home at this time. All right, any more advice? Thank you. Yeah, so you could be deciding which way to go. Just know that you can't stay in this position for too long. You're going to have to take one choice or the other here. So yes, even if it's a short period of time out to get your thoughts together, it's really highly indicated here. It's really going to help you get over the confusion. But you're going to have to get the guidance from internally too. All right, you're going to have to look within. It could be in the third week of the moon cycle in December, that you actually start to get some clarity on the situation. But yes, it's definitely going to be huge transformation, and it will come in quick, probably really unexpected. It looks like the balance will be returned into the situation here. you're going to be able to speak your truth, and you're going to be willing and able to work on a situation. If you're dealing with another individual that you find hasn't been like this, I think by the end of December here that they'll start to be turning around and be wanting to work on this situation with you. Okay, there will be inevitable resurrection, probably after a ending of a relationship of some kind, friendship, family issue, that sort of thing. To me, it more looks like a family situation. Wow, lots of information just came out. We'll deal with that. Okay, there's going to be a brand new start. You're going to have to leave the past in the past to have this brand new start, to take as little of the emotion, the thoughts, the passions, and even you might have to leave and start off with less money as well, but you're going to end up having a brand new start. There is someone here very loyal to you, willing to go with you on this journey. It's really important too, though, to have your feet on the ground at this stage, not too much up in the air or thinking more in the mystery. It's very important to have your feet on the ground. So make sure you're taking care of your physical body, your home, and checking in on your finances at this time. So no overspending at this time as well. Even though it's Christmas, it can be a time of overspending. All right. You are going to have to still put in the hard work, but this will be absolutely worth it. Okay. Whether it's checking in with yourself and that's the hard work, or putting in the hard work when it comes to sorting out this relationship, it's definitely going to be worth it in the long run. So yes, it's time to get down and actually do the work that's needed. You will be able to move away from the emotions of the past, to move into a new glorious time for yourself, a time where you are happy. Now, you may not have experienced this for a very long time, and so it may be hard to take that first step to move towards your happiness, but it is assured this time. Stability will be brought back into the home life. Okay, and all this celebration is a wedding of some kind. I feel more Christmas. Okay, it will be a very joyous time for you. All right, another card of work. So the work has been done in some way. The seed has been sown. You are about to reap the benefits, but I don't know if you'll see it in December. I think by the beginning of next year, you'll start to see the benefits of the hard work you've put in. All right. It's time to move out of this confusion. It's time to move away from feeling trapped, mental confusion of any kind. It's time to move in any direction, even if it's just a slight directional change. This will have you seeing clearly and realize that all these things that was said are in the past. There's nothing you can do to change them. The only thing you can do is to move forward and move ahead. So very important this month, Pisces, to leave the past in the past, to take this huge transformation when it comes. It might come in very quickly. You're going to end up being able to work with another individual here, or it's really important for yourself to balance out your emotions with your intellect at this time. Or you're dealing with someone that is very intellectual that will help you through this situation. There's going to be a huge transformation in a family situation, and balance will be restored. But yes, as I said, it's going to take some work, and at times it could feel like it's a little bit of hard work, but the outcome will be definitely the hard work will be definitely needed for this beautiful outcome. All right, so we're just going to have a look at your abundance, Pisces. Advice for Pisces, please. Thank you. Okay, very much a partnership reading here. Partnership. Allow healthful, supportive partnerships into your personal life and career, and both parties benefit as a result. You're receiving help from heaven and from a person who brings needed skills and resources. Yes, it looks like you're going to have to work in teamwork with someone here. You are going to have to go inward and decide what you want, but there are people around you willing to help and support you. Scorpio just got this card, so it could be dealing with a Scorpio as well. So it's really important to make sure the people in your life are supportive and helpful. If you surround yourself with people that are sprouting negativity or having a go at what you're doing and that sort of thing. This month, it's really important to distance yourself from those individuals. If you're worried about surrounding yourself with family members, particularly around Christmas, that may have this effect on you, it's really important to keep a lid on your emotions and use your intellect at that time. It will benefit yourself and the other relationships you might have in your life, okay? So we're also going to have a look at any health issues that might be around you. Okay, sobriety. Yes, be careful of this. All right. Dear God and Archangel Raphael, thank you for adjusting my cravings in healthful directions so that I only desire life-affirming foods and beverages. Yes, very important to not overindulge this Christmas season, particularly in alcohol or particularly in anything that's going to have you off kilter. It will lead to your huge success if you make sure you moderate yourself this season. Okay, so we're also going to have a look at any love blocks that might be affecting you at this time. Advice for Pisces, please. Yep, thank you very much. Straight out. Responsibility. It's not what happens, it's what you do about it. Yes, pretty much reiterating the whole read here. Something's going to happen, it's going to come out of the blue. Somebody might say something or do something. Somebody might be really drunk at a celebration or something and offend you or cause some grievance in some way. It's not the actual act that happens, it's how we handle ourselves and the situation that really matters here. So yes, time to step up into your higher energy this month, Pisces. Be the leading light of inspiration and how to hold yourself. Make sure you keep a lid on particularly any negative emotions that might be surfacing at this time. And you're going to lead to inevitable success in any outcome here. All right, let's get some more guidance. But there's definitely people around here willing to support you and help you in the situation, okay? And even if you find you know, maybe you do have 1 or 2 drinks and you say the wrong thing, okay? It's not the actual event, it's how you handle it, you know? It's how you handle the situation, whether you need to go back and apologize or whatever. Be the bigger person, okay? And light codes. Travel awaits you. Yes, you might be organising travel. In Australia, this is definitely a travel time of year. It's the summer months. In the Northern Hemisphere too, you might be travelling to see family and friends at this time. Make sure it's really important to use your intuition at all times, and or you'll be getting really strong intuition when you do this travel. Secret temptation, being led astray. Yeah, so this is really highlighted this month for you. So yeah, this, I suppose you could see this as the devil card in the tarot here. So you go from your higher mind, go from your intuition, go from your spiritual self, rather than the lower temptations of the earth, the overindulgence in food, alcohol, drugs, whatever it is, okay? It's going to lead to big issues this month for you if you indulge in the lower energies. It's really important to keep your vibration high. Okay. Just having a look at those 2 different cards there and the difference in them. And look at this one, the anger and frustration and just stiffness, I suppose, and that fiery volatility. Okay, this one's using their intellect, their spirituality is remaining centered at this time. Really important. Freedom, yeah. Okay, balancing the duality, balancing the dark and the light, the yin, the yang, balancing that to have freedom, okay? There is always the shadow, there is always the light. Both can't exist without the other, okay? So if you're finding other people or yourself are delving into the shadow, acknowledge that, because it's when we normally get enlightenment on these issues, it's when we get the most wisdom, okay? So it's not what happens during this time, it's how you handle it. It's how you hold yourself and how you deal with it, okay? Sometimes we can do things or other people can do things and it's like, oh my God, what was all that? It's really important to balance. It will lead to ultimate freedom here, okay? And or you're thinking about having freedom at this time, okay? And what does freedom mean to you? You might have be quite driven to travel as well, okay? Maybe through this travel, you'll get huge enlightenment. All right. So we're just going to have a look at these moon cards here and see. A win-win outcome is forecast. Balance. Yes, you can see the Libran scales in the center there. When we balance out our mind and heart, a win-win outcome is forecast. It's also meaning by the time of the full moon in December, there will be a win-win, a balance of the dark and the light and the dark, okay, to be able to overcome temptations and being led astray, okay. Also, if you're dealing with a Libra at this time, a win-win outcome is forecast for both parties, okay. This Queen of Swords could be a Libra. Okay, beautiful card. Really like that. Ties in everything beautifully. All right, and we're just going to have a look at some positive affirmations for you to end it off. Something you could be telling yourself this month to keep yourself in balance. But no, fabulous, really good to end the year with this win-win outcome. Okay, wow, 4 of them. Okay, divine wisdom guides me. I am guided throughout this day in making the right choices. Divine intelligence continually guides me in the realization of my goals. I am safe. Everything in my life works now and forevermore. My life works beautifully. I prosper wherever I turn. I now see opportunities for abundance everywhere. I am blessed and prospered. And last but not least, I am worth loving. I do not have to earn love. I am lovable because I exist. Others reflect the love I have for myself. Yes, very important to realize that we are lovable just because we exist. We do not have to earn love. We do not have to do certain things. It's really important to love ourselves first. Intuition will be guiding you strongly this month, okay? So hook into that intuition, signs, synchronicities here that are really going to lead you on the right path. Your life works beautifully, okay? Your life will work beautifully this month. It works now and into the future, okay? Even if it's a situation where you find you've been drawn into the darkness, that realization by going within and realizing that you choose to change something in your life will end up with your life starting to work absolutely beautifully. And you prosper wherever you turn. You now have opportunities in abundance everywhere, okay? Opportunities in abundance of all kinds everywhere. You are blessed and prospered, Pisces.